right, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
And we are Offset.
Era.
Woohoo! Right. As you've seen in the title, we're bringing back
Nightwish.
All right. Well, one of our biggest supporters on the channel here asked for this, and because she's been very, very supportive, even on stuff that she didn't particularly like, but just is a fan of the channel. We're doing this for you. This was your suggestion. Generally, we don't like 13-minute videos, almost 14-minute videos for reactions, because that makes the video quite long. But we know that we have a lot of Nightwish fans.
So get comfortable.
Yeah, so we'll try not to make it too drawn out, but we do want to make sure we do our due diligence on this. We're going to thoroughly listen to the whole thing. It's called the
Poet and the Pendulum.
It looks like it's a breakdown of a couple songs, right?
Yeah, in the description, there's 5 parts to it.
Okay.
White Lands of Empathatica.
Yeah.
Or Empathica.
Okay.
Not Empathatica. I added an extra T there, my mistake. Empathica.
Okay.
Part 2, Home, The Pacific, Dark Passion Play, and Mother and Father.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is like a story or some kind of theme. Lots of lyrics here, and I imagine with it being 13 minutes is going to have quite a bit of lyrics, so we're not going to read all of these.
That's a story.
Yeah, this looks like a book. All right, well, let's jump in.
That's one thing I struggled with for a while when it came to writing lyrics. A lot of my stuff was very long because I was like, in my mind this rhymes. Like I can write this line and make it rhyme here, and then so I had to learn the hard way to really cut things back a little bit.
Quick call out. This is from
Vehicle of Spirit at Wembley 2015. Okay. So this video is from, well, this video was put on the channel, on their official YouTube channel about 5 years ago, but the video itself is from 2015. It's from 10 years ago.
So we might actually see some original members.
Yeah, Marco is on bass.
Okay, good. We missed Marco. All right, let's do some of these comments and we will jump in. What do we have here?
Totally agree with Floor. Yes.
Okay, when would you not?
When you realize that Tomas is a genius and able to transform a huge pain into a beautiful masterpiece.
Okay.
So maybe it's something personal to
Tomas.
Yeah, to
possibly. You'll have to let us know. Nightwish should be called National Treasure or Finland.
Of Finland and of the planet Earth.
Who agrees? Lots of people did. 22 at least.
22 replies and 700 likes.
There you go. Everybody is so metalhead until they're crying with this song.
Everyone's got a soft side.
That's right. That's right.
But underneath the facade, we all do.
Can we take a moment to be grateful for having Tomas with us? I can't stand the idea of almost losing him. So I wonder if he got sick or something happened to him.
Maybe it was a near-death experience.
Yikes. All right. Well, I think we should go ahead and jump into this one.
And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel. Welcome
indeed. We are old school as far as the Nightwish reaction. We've checked out the original lineup, original singers. We've checked out 3 different variations of singers. We have checked out their most newest stuff. I think we did one a couple of weeks ago. It was one of their newer ones.
And I believe it was the Vakken rendition of Ghost Love Score, live with Floor, that that was like the first really like big video when
one of our biggest,
when we first started doing this about 2 years ago.
All right, but if you're not new to the channel,
you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
It's time for the glorious, the epic
All right. I'm excited for this. We're going to see who we got here. I'm guessing it's Kai on drums. Let's hope that is the case. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. If Juke is there, we're cool with that too. All right, without further ado, Nightwish, The Poet and the Pendulum, official live at Wembley in 2015. Here we go. It's a huge drum kit. I hear whispering. Yep. Can't make out what it is though. Ooh. That's way up there in register. looks like Kai. Yep. There's that bass we love. Boom. Yes, crunchy. All right, this got a little louder than I expected. I'm going to readjust the sound here. All right, sorry guys. We're gonna just back it up. I had to adjust the sound. All right. Here we go. That bass, double kick. Damn. Vocals always sounded good together. Time. There we go. It's been a minute since we've seen that. So what you doing over here? Oh, I'm just playing this keyboard. It's getting awkward if you stop looking at me. Wow. This reminds me of some Celtic singers with the way that she's got that fluttery tone and the way that she's pitching the vowels. It sounds really Celtic to me, especially a lot of Celtic singers kind of have this kind of a fluty kind of highness. It's hard to explain, but I love that she's got this control. We heard it at the beginning. I wasn't sure if it was actually live, but now this justifies that.
Yeah.
That she's definitely singing that. That sounds great. Real thick guitar tones on this too.
Yes.
Drums sound amazing. You could tell this was an official live. They took care of the
yeah.
audio here, and it's all the better for it.
One thing I love about Nightwish videos with Marco is his
Yes.
bass. His bass is very it's
very
powerful, but it's not overbearing.
Yeah.
Just the perfect, perfectly prominent in the mix, very punchy.
Yes.
And
great singer. Just
yes,
a great singer. He
great
really
harmonies
compliments her really so well. Man, I
does.
just miss him so much in this group. I really wish he would be back. I'm sure there's lots to say about his replacement, and I'm not docking him at all. I just we both, I think, over the time we spent watching Nightwish videos, we really come to appreciate him as a musician, as a singer. We've checked out some other stuff that he's been included in. If you guys want to continue us to chase some of the Marco stuff, we certainly would.
Absolutely. We'll dive back into that rabbit hole.
Absolutely. All right, keep going. I love the strings. Sounds like he's using a different snare. Or he's cross-sticking, I can't tell. It's the same snare. Ooh, big brass.
I'm afraid, so afraid, being raped again and again and again. I know I will die alone, but loved. You live long enough to hear the sound of guns, long enough to find yourself screaming every night, long enough to see your friends betray you. For years, I've been strapped onto this altar. Now I only have 3 minutes and counting. I just wish the tide would catch me first and give me a death I always longed for.
It's dark, man. Here goes some double bass again. I was gonna say that sounded weird to be Flora. That's Marco.
That's Marco.
All right, let's back up to that. Wasn't quite
awesome.
ready for Marco there. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Second rubber to the right of Christ, cutting her fantasy. The world will rejoice today.
That's thrashy, man.
It's on the run of power.
Cadence changes.
Everyone
2005, Turamus was called from the cares of the world. He stopped crying at the end of each beautiful day. The music he wrote had too long been without silence. He was found naked and dead, with a smile on his face, a pen, and 1,000 pages of erased text.
What happened? There was a heartbeat. Yep. This is beautiful. I like how they're all just sitting together for this part. It seems really appropriate for what they're playing. The song is just it's a long journey.
It's an emotional journey.
I love how pretty this is. I don't want to stop it too long. I just wanted to mention I love that they're all sitting together.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's like something they always planned on doing, but it really visually striking, like matching the cadence of what's happening in the song, having them kind of more relaxed like this, chilling with each other. I just love this aesthetic, this feeling. Vocal control is insane. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Thank you.
Saturated. All right, let's flip back over here. I gotta say,
That was enrapturing,
Uh,
enchanting, magical.
I'm surprised that you guys didn't say listen to this one first, because this to me encompasses everything that's awesome about Nightwish, from the scoring aspect of it, the classical parts of it, the strings, the background, the vocal stylings of Floor, vocal stylings of Marco,
Yeah.
lots of double bass from Kai, along with some very pulled back parts when it was appropriate. Um, the riffy, like that part where Marco was like kind of screaming and playing, and this went through all of the colors that
Yeah.
Nightwish is capable of, from the highs of the highs to the lows to the breaking down to the tones of the guitars, the tone of the bass, Floor hitting these like operatic notes, hitting the upper
These
register.
siren style melodies.
Oh my god,
and-
a little bit of grit from here, from her every once in a while. I think Marco mostly did most of that here, but we all know that she's very capable of doing harsher, more dirty vocals. I can't. This was an excellent suggestion.
Yes.
I think this is probably one of my favorite ones that we've checked out so far. So I definitely get the suggestion. I'm glad we got to check it out. It's a little bit of a longer video. I appreciate that.
It was
though.
worth it.
Absolutely. If I'd like to see more from this era, it seems to be some of my favorite one of the lineup. So if there's more stuff we should check out from this around, and of course live, we also like to watch stuff live from them. It's a lot easier to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Comment on anything else we might be hearing or seeing. So it always makes a good video. So let us know in the comments. You can do that here. You can go to our post tab or become a Patreon for prioritized suggestions. And we'll jump into the next one.
Yes, we will.
But in the meantime, we are
Offset Era. 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier punkcore three-piece.
That's right.
We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music if you're curious as to what we sound like and what punkcore entails.
Yeah.
And we are very excited that we have a brand new single of our upcoming album called Bridges,
Yes.
Never Listen,
Yes.
and a music video that we shot to go with it.
Yes, so you'll be seeing that pop up at the end of this video. Go check it out. Please go check that video out.
It is a lot of fun.
We're very excited. We're building up for our release of our new album coming out called
Decade Down.
Yes. it's
Coming out Friday, June 20th.
Yes. We're also we have stuff shipped out to the printers. We're going to have a very limited amount of physical copies of a CD.
That's right.
Once we hammer out the details, we'll make those available so you can purchase them just online. So we'll work on that so you guys can just click a link and go and purchase it. If you guys do have physical CDs or people collect them, there's a lot of reasons people still have CDs.
I love the fact that we're going to
Yeah.
have like a physical CD.
And we have some shows coming up.
That's right. Saturday, May 10th, we're going to be at the historic Hurd Opera House in Arcadia, Florida. The finer details of the band lineup are still being worked out, so we'll have a full flyer set up once it's fully finished.
Yep.
Then Thursday, May 29th, we're going to be at Nice Guys in Cape Coral with Anxiety Attack, Dead Angels, and Ishinen.
Yes.
It's going to be a really fun show. Saturday, June 14th, we're going to be at Big Top Brewing in Sarasota with No Pants Maurice. We'll relay more details as we get closer to the show and a flyer's put up. And then Saturday, June 21st, we're going to be at a private house party in Cape Coral. It's going to be a big It's going to be a big birthday party celebrating my birthday. My birthday's right around that time. My boy Jesus and the band Scarlet Aria. That's my new passion project. They're going to be one of the bands there. It's going to be us, Scarlet Aria, friend Maddie, her project Magic.
Something.
Maddie, if you see this and I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. My buddy Ricky's project, Autism Fucks,
Yeah.
Dave Javu, and Skylar Brenton from Go Read Theory as a solo artist. And finally, well, at least for the time being, Saturday, July 19th, we're going to be at the Oscura in Bradenton with Low Cards.
Another cool new venue in Bradenton. All right, so if you do want to continue to be well informed of what we're doing as a band,
And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, of course, YouTube.
Right.
You got to mention Patreon.
Oh, there's a Patreon.
Yeah.
No, go check out the Patreon. It does help us out. It's a very, very small amount that we ask for, $2.50,
That's
I
significant,
think.
but it's still significant. It goes,
Yes.
still goes a long way to what we're trying to do.
But that is the end of this video. Thank you again for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you there, guys.